Today, I want us to discuss about skills, no scripts. I'm going to speak from my heart about how young people have been deceived to ignore technical skills just for them to become laborers in companies that have invested billions to produce things that those young people could have also created with their hands. If you see a young guy on the street who is a carpenter, that young child might be mocked and looked as though he's disadvantaged. That's why he's a carpenter. Meanwhile, some big companies will take billions of our currency out of this country to buy those same furniture and bring it here, and you see our rich men feeling good that they bought those furniture. I remember several years ago, before a lot of all these Chinese companies came into Nigeria to sell doors, we went to Metal Doors, and I spoke with a very successful man then that why don't you help us get some machines like sandblasting machines or machines that can make us have good finishing of these metal doors. And he said no. But so they prefer taking that money to buy the already finished door from either China, Italy, and all these other places. I want young people, and this is a challenge, go back to those technical skills. Go back to those technical skills. You see, now everybody's talking about AI, right? AI, this and that. That AI is taking over jobs. Yes, AI is taking over jobs. Most intelligent jobs will be taken over by AI. It's in fact from medicine to law to copywriting, even to design. Today there are multiple these AI design tools. Okay, and now agentic AI is out now. I actually tell the AI, I want to create a video for me that is doing, and it goes back and creates everything for you, writes the script for your social media post and everything for you. All right. So most of those skills are being taken over by AI right now. But the skills that AI will find difficult to take over are these skills I'm talking about: welding, electronics, electricians, plumbing, carpentry, catering services, laying of tiles, painting, roofing, tailor, fashion designers, cobblers, people that make shoes, and all these things. Please, I'm challenging our young people to go back to these skills. You see that stigma that was associated with those skills. All right, I'll reply us later. You see those stigma that was associated with those skills, that when they say you're an electrician, people look at you like an electrician. You know, I remember many years ago, I had a girlfriend several years ago. The girl literally left me because I was a welder. They call me Jory. You know, you remember for me that the guy that melts iron. So those skills were despised. And let me tell you, I won't be surprised if it was a sponsored strategy to make our young people become unskilled, become unproductive. So people are broke. You see a young man that went to the university, graduated from university, spent several numbers of years in the university. You graduate and you get the job for 150,000. One of my daughters attended a private institution on a daily basis, because they don't cook there. On a daily basis, just for feeding alone, she was taking close to between 3,000 and 5,000 just for feeding alone on a daily basis. That's almost like 150,000 in a month just for feeding, no other expenses. Now, if now she graduates and you are giving her 150,000 or 200,000. Meanwhile, with some skills, some carpentry, welding, tailoring, cobbling, video production, name it, these skills, that person can make that 150,000 in one day. And spend even if 2 of it or 3 of it doesn't come in a month, and spend the remaining part of it to do other jobs. So I'm challenging us, go back to those skills. There's nothing to be ashamed about when it comes to skills. It's actually an illusion. You know, I told a young man some time ago, your mother sells akara. You are ashamed of your mother selling akara. When you come out from school, you can assist her to sell the akara. But is that akara money she should send to university? Why don't you come back from the university and bring the things you have learned, the exposure you've gotten into that your mother's business, and blow it up? Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's important we get this. Stop all this. Don't let people brainwash you. You end up begging people. Let me tell you, People will talk you out of things that will make you great just because of ego. Just because of ego. You see our graduates, have you had this cliche that roll up your sleeves? So the point is, went to the university, just because you went to the university, come back, they feel that they cannot do certain jobs anymore. So you see the unskilled guys who didn't go to school, earning more money than those that went to university. Let's not deceive ourselves. Look at the streets. You see a carpentry job, even in the village, even those old women that clears bush in the village, they pay them like 10,000 per day. And for that in a month, in that month, that's 300,000. How many graduates earn 300,000? So this deception to stop. Stop lying to yourself. Stop allowing people to lie to you. Go back into farming. You will make 700,000, 1 point something million on a monthly basis. Who pays that? Go into practical skills. Learn welding. You will make 2-3 million on a monthly basis. Learn carpentry. All right? So I don't know if anybody has any question. You can drop a question. Let me answer it. But this issue of skills, I'm going to so push it for the next 2-3 months, so that we need to get back. We need to start earning. I'm tired of seeing young chaps graduate and they are home for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, waiting for some guy to give them a job. There's no job anywhere anymore. Companies are folding up. Hone a skill. Hone the skill. Stop priding over the fact that I have certificates. Nobody will pay you anymore for your certificates. You'll be paid for your skills. Your skills. That's what you'll be paid for. So get relevant skills. If you think I'm just whining you, go online and make research. See, very soon, a carpenter, a plumber, a welder will be earning more than a medical doctor. Why? Because AI does that so easily now. There's no human being that can perform a perfect surgery as much as an AI will do it. A robot will do it. All right? So things that involve creativity, things that involve wits, things that involve differentiation, just like small things, go into all those things now. All right. So thank you very much. That's what I want to share with us today. Start priding over the fact that you are a skilled professional. In fact, don't be ashamed that they are calling you an artisan. You see, a lot of books came out, the E-Myth Revisited, E-Myth, and other books that they it's like they dehumanize the artisan. That everybody has to be entrepreneurs, everybody has to be a manager. Look, let me tell you, start from being an artisan. Shop first, eat food first, have enough money to take off yourself first, have enough money to pay your rent. If you're a guy, have enough money to have a woman in your house that can call your wife. Start with the artisan. Don't be ashamed of being an artisan. Are you hearing me? Then when you attain a certain level, you cannot say, okay, let me step up a little bit into entrepreneurship, into employment, into scaling, into not being involved in the operation of the business. But at the onset, please, you are going to be involved in the operation. Because let me tell you something, people are just there's so much deception in the air. You can't start a job that you be involved in the operation, but you will get a job under someone and you'll be involved in the operation. That same thing you cannot do for yourself, you are doing for other people. Why are you fooling? So let there be a change. Everybody cannot go into sales. I go, see online, this one is selling lights, this one is selling a podcast mic, this one, look, sales is good. The manufacturing side of the economy, where everything that is being sold comes out from, is actually lacking right now in our continent. All right? So, my next video, please, I'll come back here tomorrow. I'll come back here tomorrow by 7 p.m. and I'll talk about how to brand your small business, how to brand your skills. You're a technical person, you have some skills, I'll show you how to do it. Do you know that all this bag that Gucci sell, it's some small guy somewhere in his bedroom and manufacturer that creates those bags. It's just the brand and the label of Gucci on it that makes it look so expensive. All right, so we'll talk about that tomorrow by 7 o'clock. God bless you. Thank you. This is Mark Staffy. Please join these videos, share it, invite people to watch it. Invite people let's have more people here. Let's have more people here tomorrow. God bless you. This is Mark Staffy.